guys, happy Saturday, happy Swatchfest day to you. What are you guys doing today? Are you doing anything fun? It was kind of a laid back week. Honestly, I needed a little bit of a laid back week because I had a couple weeks where it was like bam, 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 all these collections coming out. The giant Sinful Colors Kylie collection, the OPI collection, China Glaze, Orly, OPI, Essie. Oh my goodness, everybody was having Color Club. Did I say Color Club? Everybody had all these collections and I was just like But this week I was like, okay, I really need to clean my house. It just feels way better. I mean, like everything's just more in order this week and I feel a little bit less like I'm driving myself a little bit crazy. I love my channel so much. I love it, love it, love it. But sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. So this week I took it a little bit easier and I'm breathing a little bit better right now. It's just a little bit more zen. So, which is ironic because I think I'm about to have my time of the month. So, which means that I basically just came off of like a few days of being an angry lady yelling at everybody at my house. That's what happens to me. Like, I'm actually a pretty calm, like on my period type of person. Thanks, truck. But for like 3 or 4 days right before, I'm like, I want to rip everybody's hair out. Are you guys like that? All of a sudden I'm feeling like, why am I so angry at everyone? Like, where is this wrath fire coming from? And then I'm like looking at the calendar. I'm like, oh yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're going to talk about these 10 polishes we picked out for you guys today. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know. Every Swatch Fest, it's just like, chat, 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 Phoebe. Why can't you just get to the point, right? Okay, so I don't actually have a red for you guys. I have like a burgundy plum. So we're gonna start there. So the polish we're talking about today in the red spot is NYC Chelsea. And this is just a brand that you can get at the drugstore if you aren't familiar with NYC. They typically have a really great formula for the $2 price tag. Are they a little bit more than $2 now? I can't remember because I haven't bought them in quite a while. But yeah, this was good. It was a little bit older, so I feel like because of that, maybe the formula wasn't quite as, I don't know, just felt like a little bit like loopy. That's a weird word, but like kind of one of my favorite words. I like weird words. Gloopy. Yeah, but I love the color of this. It's a very rich like Bordeaux plum, but also kind of raspberry. Really, really pretty. So let's see how it swatches. So are you guys used to my new nail shape now? Thank you to all of you who left me sweet comments in my recent videos about my nail shape. I am definitely still getting used to them. This came about, by the way, because I just had a really horrible tear one day. Whenever that happens to you, I'm just like, ugh. I was actually thinking of reshaping my nails. But every time I did, I'm like, oh, they're getting so long though, and my nails don't often get very long because I was a habitual nail biter when I was a kid. In case you didn't know, you can stop biting your nails if you really, really want to. Because I did it like non-stop until I got really, really into nail polish and had a reason to not do it. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was like shutting the door and I was holding a bunch of stuff in my hands and I was trying to be quiet and my whole nail like clipped on the door. Oh my goodness, I remember now. I was mad. That was one of the days when I was really mad. But so anyway, I'm definitely still getting used to them. I look at my old nails, like when I was making the Essie video a few days ago, I look at them and I'm like, oh, my long nails. But like this would be much more sensible for me to upkeep this. I don't know. I'm still just trying to decide what to do. But thank you to all of you who have been sweet and letting me know that you like it. Because even though I know a lot of swatchers have just square nails, so I know it's like aesthetically something that a lot more people see and are used to. So anyway, thank you guys for being kind about my nails. Let's move on. So we're going to talk about pink. This pink, okay, you know me, I don't actually like pink that much, but this pink was one of my favorite pinks I've worn in a while. And it's a very, very light, slightly warm pink with lots of silvery fuchsia shimmer, and it's called Pink Imagination. It's from FingerPaints, and this was my favorite pink I've worn in a while, which super surprised me. And it needed 3 coats, which normally just I go like, okay, throw you out the window if you need 3 coats. But I wasn't feeling that this time. I was actually kind of liking it. It's like there's a soft spot in my heart for this polish today. Not today, when I wore this during the week. So let's take a look. Alright, orange. This orange polish comes from Catrice again, and this is called Orange-Utan. I mean, this name is great on so many levels, because it's like orangutan, but it's like Orange-Utan, like, aren't you tan? Okay, anyway. It's number 4, 04, in case you're wondering. So it's a very, like, Halloween-y orange to me, especially, I mean, this black cap doesn't help in the Halloween suggestion, but when I put this on, it didn't feel like maybe the right orange for my skin tone. Maybe for like a much tanner skin tone, but for me, I was just like, oh, I'm a witch when I put this on. That was just my conception of what it looked like. But it is lovely. It's great at 2 coats, and I think maybe for just like a little bit tanner skin, it would maybe go a little bit better. But, oh, that makes a cool sound. Okay, it's one of those days, you guys. I'm really sorry. Let's take a look. Next up, we're going to talk about yellow. This is Wet n Wild Mega Last Bee-U-Tiful, and it's spelled all funky, which you will see in a minute. So cute. It's spelled like bee, like a honeybee. I liked this yellow. It was good. It's a nice, soft, like buttery yellow, but not too yellow. It was good. It had a good formula. I didn't love the brush on this so much. Sometimes I don't like these Wet n Wild brushes more than other times. Like, I mean, sometimes they're better than others. I guess it just depends on how good the cutting machine was that day or whatever. This one had kind of a little bit of a chunkier brush, It had a chunky brush. Now I'm Miranda. Which I didn't appreciate that much, but I thought the color was nice. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a quick rundown. You're going to watch and see how quick this is going to be of everything I have on my face today. I used like everything different from in that Get Ready With Me, except for of course like my eyebrows, because I can't, yeah, anyway. So I'm going to show you real quick everything I used. Watch how fast this is going to be. Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, L'Oreal True Match in C1, Maybelline Dream Lumi in Ivory, e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, Beauty Blender, duh. Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Caramel, e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Wet n Wild Kohl Eyeliner in Calling Your Buff. Elf Cream Eyeliner in, I think, dark brown because it doesn't have a name. CoverGirl The Supersizer in black. I mean very black. My green tweezers. Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip. Ardell Demi Wispies. Shade and Light Eyeshadow in Lazarus. Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in True Red. CoverGirl Queen Collection Lipstick in Sea Red. Bam! Done. Told you that was going to be fast. I mean, don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. My fastness is real. Okay, so let's move on to green. Green this week. Oh, I loved this polish so much, but it wasn't my A+. Sorry, you weren't quite good enough. But I love this. The only problem with it is, okay, it's Sinful Colors. It is one of their Sugar Crushin' that comes in that Alice in Wonderland looking display. It's called Sweeten the Teal. This is so gorgeous. Okay, the color is so pretty, first of all, and then it has some very, very vibrant gold shimmer running throughout it. It's a texture polish. If you hate that, I'm sorry. I like it. You can just wear a top coat. This is gorgeous. However, it needed 3 coats, and it was a little bit thick. So that's the reason why it wasn't my top polish this week, was because it was like too thick for a 3-coater. So on the 3rd coat, I was like, oh no, this is getting messy and it's going to take a long time to dry. I mean, fast drying top coats can always help you with that problem. But like, if you're not planning on doing any nail art, slap that Sèche Vide on there. That stuff dries like the fastest of anything. I just don't recommend it for nail art because it shrinks the nail a little bit. But if you're, you know, only going to wear your polish for like a day, slap that Sèche Vide on and you're good to go. However, just because this needed 3 coats, it wasn't like my favorite for that reason. But still is really pretty. Okay, so my blue polish this week. My blue polish is actually my A+ polish. So I put in another one here that it's blue, but it's like kind of green. It's aquamarine. This is really pretty on the nail. It wasn't my A+, but it is really, really pretty. I mean, that color is just gorgeous. I was loving that. It didn't have like the best formula ever, which is why it wasn't just like my very, very favorite. Also, I had already picked my very favorite, which was the blue. But anyway, this is so weird. The Amour names, you can get this on transdesign.com, by the way. The Amour names are so weird. This is called Ooca, Coocha, Bing, Bang, Bam. Bing, Bang, Bam. Ooca, Coocha, Bing, Bang, Bam. Like, what? So, anyway, I mean, I love this color. Let's see how it swatches. So you guys, I know I said I was going to read my book this week, which I did, and I'll tell you about in a little bit, but I totally binge watched in like 2 to 3 days while I was swatching this week a series on Hulu called Unreal, and I had let my Hulu subscription expire a while back because we had cable, and I just got rid of cable because I do stuff like that when I want to get rid of more bills. So I got rid of cable, switched back in Hulu. It's quite a big difference there on price. So I binge watched a show called Unreal. It's a show, it's by the Lifetime Network, but it's a show that kind of gives you a behind the scenes look of what it's like on a show like The Bachelor. You know how much I love The Bachelor. So it's basically about the producers behind the show and like what they make the cast members do and like just all their underhanded dealings, and it's so crazy. I mean, I love The Bachelor, but this show makes me feel like anybody that would ever watch this show, like, why would they ever go on The Bachelor, you know? Like, you probably already think that in your mind already, but after watching that show, it'd be like, yeah, I'd never do that. But it's a really good show. So if you have Hulu, I definitely recommend it. It was one of those shows where I just didn't ever want to stop watching. Also this week, I finally watched Inception. I know, I'm only like, what, 4 or 5 years late? That's all. It was good. I really liked it. So I watched that with Salem. We had a lot of fun watching that together. Tim was like, no, not gonna watch it. I hate Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know why. He just does. So Salem and I watched it together, and it was fun. Okay, so purple. My purple this week is a bit of a conundrum. It is a Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure purple that I picked up at Marshall's, and it's called Violet Glass. But this is, you're thinking, okay, that's going to be like a nice deep plum. This is actually kind of like a jelly to curly formula where it needed 3 coats. It's very sheer, but unlike Royal Blues, where that makes me mad, this actually looked very chic. I actually thought the look of this was really, really nice as a sheer polish, so I hope you'll see what I'm talking about. It wasn't my favorite, just because I still am like 3 coats. Why, yada. But I still thought this was really actually pretty. So let's see how it swatches. Alright, so my neutral polish this week is what I've had on my nails in this video. This polish, I liked it. It does look chic and pretty, but it was definitely not how I was feeling this week. I was like feeling, I mean, it was probably because I was swatching things like these Super Chick Lacquer polishes, which you're going to see in a video this week. And these awesome polishes, which I was swatching for Pretty Serious. I mean, I was just feeling all of these bright, beautiful polishes this week where it was just like really exciting to me. This one, although it was chic and beautiful, I was just like, oh, you were drab. Like, why are you so drab, polish? I don't know. In another frame of mind, in another week, in another inception of my life, I would love this polish. So, you know, a different time. But this week I was just like, not so much. This is Theoretical from Formula X. It's this cool mauvey slate gray brown color with some luster in it. So it's definitely cool, and it has a great formula. I just, you know, it wasn't my thing. It wasn't my bag, baby, but maybe it's your bag. Okay, so I said I was going to tell you about this book. So yesterday I got in the bath for an hour, read this book. I like it. So this is the Throne of Glass series. This is the first one in the series by Sarah J. Maas. She is an assassin, and I honestly only got through the first 7 chapters. So you don't know like a ton about her yet or the storyline. But I picked this book up thinking, you know, that I might double for something that Salem could read too, but pretty obviously after like the first 2 chapters you realize there's going to be a love triangle, very like Twilight-esque. I mean, hopefully it's not as like teen angst as Twilight. I don't think it's going to be, because she's kind of a baller, this girl. But she's like an assassin, and there's these. They already set up like these 2 main guy characters. There's a hint of magic that you don't know where it is yet, but it's kind of talked about. You don't know like all of her super awesome skills yet, but she's like very well known throughout the land for being like killing all the peeps. So anyway, I am 7 chapters in. I like it, so I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. If you want to pick this up, it's only $10.99 US. If you want to go to Barnes & Noble and read it along with me, that'd be really fun. So yeah, loving it. Okay, glitter this week is a polish I knew I was going to love. This is from Blackheart Beauty that you can find at Hot Topic. And this is the Hot Pink Black Splatter Nail Polish. It's in a clear base, but it has a ton of polish, or a ton of particles that come out with each swipe. So this is pretty good to go along with this look. I mean, this is the polish that she might wear, except that she probably doesn't wear polish because she needs to like lurk in the dark. But yeah, I really liked it. Let's take a look. Okay, so before we get on to my A+ polish, just want to reiterate on my channel this week, I like to let you guys know what's coming up. So I will have the Super Chick Lacquer Scriptures collection for spring 2016. These are micro glitter multi-chrome flakies. So cool. Don't miss this review. They are gorgeous. There are 8 polishes in that collection. And then I have part 2 of the Pretty Serious Poke-Apocalyptic Princess collection. That have these kind of colors in it, and so many cool formulas and finishes in here. That will be up this week as well. This next week. Not this week. We're in this week right now. This next week. So, do I have anything else I need to talk to you guys about? I was going to give you guys an Advocare update. I haven't talked about it in a while. I can't remember exactly where I was at when I stopped. I think it was like 11 to 12 pounds. I'm up to between 16 and 17 because, you know, we all fluctuate. So I'm hanging out around there. I haven't been able to get back to the gym because, well, my daughter broke her leg, so I haven't been going to the gym. Now that I have this stroller, though, I can go out and walk with her. So that'll be good. I'll have Joy, like, right here in my carrier, and she'll be, you know, I'll be pushing the baby, and I'll get a pretty good workout at that point. So I need to do that. I need to hold myself to that. But yeah, I'm hanging out around 16 to 17 pounds less, still really loving it, sticking on the diet. I did have a cheat day last week when I went to my anniversary, and then afterwards I thought, why didn't I order like a big piece of chocolate cake? Like, I mean, I'm so hormonal, but I was like, why didn't I do that on the day that we decided to have a little bit of a cheat day? Food wise, by the way, not other stuff. I know some people might choose that for their anniversary present to each other. But we went out to eat, and yeah, so where was I going with this? Chocolate cake got me totally distracted. So anyway, yeah, still having really great results. If you have any questions, make sure to ask me. I have a whole video about it on my channel if you ever want to know. Okay, talk about being distracted by the chocolate cake. This is my A+ polish of the week. This is Pretty Serious Baron von Beautiful. And yeah, this is just gorgeous. I got this recently from Pretty Serious. It is a one coater, gorgeous, like gray blue with a little bit of green in it. It is so, so pretty, and you just want to fall into the deep pool of its beauty. Yeah, look, one coat, I'm done. I'm going to do a second one here just for good measure, but you really don't need it. This has such a good formula. So, yeah, really loving this. And sorry that I'm such a scatterbrain. I mean, thinking about chocolate cake, and I can't even think about telling you guys what my A+ polish is. So, I hope you liked it. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. I had fun hanging out with you today. Thanks for stopping on by. Don't forget to enter my giveaway. I am thinking of uploading onto my storenvy this week or next week, depending on how much time I have, like individual polishes now, instead of like the grab bags. I haven't uploaded anything new on there in a while. Uploaded, that's not really the right word. Put in stock. But I'm thinking of putting like individual polishes on there so you guys can just like make your own grab bags and like pick everything you want. I'm thinking about doing that. It's just going to take a really long time. But anyway, so yeah, enter the giveaway. If you don't know how the giveaway rules work, it is always in the description bar. And I think that's it. Have a great day, you guys. I love you so, so much. And I will see you back in a few days for another review. Bye! When you look Look me in the eyes, it's over. Got me working like a love controller. What? Maya. What? Essie is actually a brand that I didn't really start collecting seriously until I would say the beginning of this year. I kind of made my mind at the beginning of 2016, you know, I am really on the Essie train. They took 2015 and just did such a great job that whole year that they just really